In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Crack open those sandwiches I got at the gas station. I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from a gas station.
There's one for everyone. Oh, Audrey, wake up Aunt Edna. It's time for her to eat and take her pill.
Please get off me. Mom, tell Audrey to quit pushing Aunt Edna on me. I'm sick of her lying on me all the time.
Be quiet. Addie.
Honey, it's only a few hours to Phoenix. Let her be, she's fine.
She's not fine.
She's fine, don't be silly.
She's not fine, Clark. She's dead.
Worth though. Every time.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Baby, I don't wanna hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess. I don't see nothing wrong.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 27, episode 27, back from the woods. How are you all doing? I'm excited to be here. I'm really fucking tired, but I'm here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if the mic's not picking up. Set this. Totally. That scene is hilarious to me. Thank you. Yes, that was fun. I had that sitting around. I was like, oh, I should probably use that and shit. So what's going on, everybody? Monkey Jeeva says, hey guys, I'm getting high with that. Why would you do that? Shame on you. Shame on you. Who else do we have here? We have Decepticons, Cave of Villains. What is going on, Decepticon? It is great to see you. Of course, we got Freeze Peach Gaming, my boy. What's up? Is my mic working? Let me know if my mic's working. Who else is ready to get baked and talk about the woods being awesome as fuck? That's what we're going to talk about today, because that's why I had those clips, because we got back from the woods, so we're going to talk about camping. The nostalgia of camping in the 90s. Well, I guess not necessarily the 90s, but in general. Like the way families used to do it back in the day. I guess I could take these off now. I wear these when I work on the computer. Anyway. Tina, welcome, Tina. How are you doing today? Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you, patron of mine. Beautiful person. Yeah, okay, let's see who else we got. We got Tim F. Yo, what's up, Tim F? How you doing, my guy? It's good to see you. I'm waiting on Snowdub to get here. I don't know when he's getting here, but hopefully soon. Thank you, Free Speech, for sharing out the stream. I appreciate that. Doing freaking great. I was chilling in the woods. It was cool, man. You know, we had the kids and shit. Little shit sat on my lap when I was sleeping on set. Wait, what happened now? I'm so confused. Mic check. Good. Awesome. Cool. Anyway, guys. So, yeah. Today, the family and I just got back. Well, here, I'll kind of give you the gist of everything as I pack one up. I need this. Definitely did not drink enough water this weekend. And I need this because it's fucking delicious. So, that's just what we're doing. Anyway, so spent the weekend hanging out with the family. We went camping and just thinking about how when I was a kid, like, you know, we would go to, like, camp. You know, like our parents would ship us off for a week to go to camp. And how that doesn't happen anymore. Parents don't do that with kids anymore. It makes me sad. That's delicious. All right. The wife doesn't like to go camping, but I can still talk her into staying in a cabin for a week. Bucket list items is to own a cabin in North. There you go. That's kind of what I'd love to do is own a cabin up north in Wisconsin. I'd love to have a cabin. That would be fantastic. It's kind of my goal. That and a camper. Saw a camper for sale on the way home. See, we stayed in a tent, so like tent camping. The tent we had is super nice. It's super nice tent, super expensive. Trust me. Yes, cracking some fresh Jenny Kush nugs, and you're here for the wake and bake, which is awesome. So yeah, we packed up pretty early this morning and got the fuck out. Went and stayed with my brother and his lady and a couple other people. Like we just like went and hung out at the camp place, right? Like, and it's funny too because at least here, and I don't know how it is. I'm sure it's probably throughout the country, but here in the Midwest, we have like these different like camping. I don't want to call them resorts because they're not resorts. They're just like camping facilities where they're either it's like a state park, so it's funded by the state and the taxpayers, or it's a personally owned camp like camp park. Personally, as far as cleanliness goes and like showers and stuff like that, because you got to remember when you're camping, you don't have a shower in a tent unless maybe if you got a camper, but if you're just camping in a tent, you're not showering. So they'll have showers. But anyway, the state-run parks seem to be a lot cleaner than most of these personal ones. The one we stayed at recently, or like this weekend, not so hot. The bathrooms were terrible. Everything was really like tightly packed. Like you were like right next to the person camping. It was like there was no space. So, probably never gonna go back to that place. But White Widow vape for now, not my favorite, but it gets the job. Hey, White Widow's, hey, classic, baby, classic strain. I'm glad that you're smoking on some White Widow. I wish I was, man. We hope to retire to Wisconsin or Tennessee and live near a lake where I can fish daily. Oh, Tina, you one of those? You one of those folks who likes to fish? That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I like to hang out while there's fishing being done. Does that make sense? I like to hang out while there's fishing being done. Let me bring in my partner in crime here. My partner here, Snow Dizzle. What's up, my hizzle?
You caught me a mid-hit here. Damn it.
Oh, did I? Well, why are you taking hits before you come onto the show, my guy?
I was holding
You're
it
supposed to wait for us, homie.
My bad.
Oh no, it's cool because I have to pack one up right now too. So
I was trying to catch up
good.
to the rest of the chat because
it's all good.
Well, Monkey Jeebus said he started without us.
Yeah, I know. What the hell, man? Not cool. Cookie Crusher. It's a hybrid Revolution Cannabis. Premium flower Cookie Crusher. This sits at about 22.3%, which it's not normally what I usually go for higher, but
right.
This is a very nice chill hybrid. If you guys are looking to get a nice little buzz, but not get all super fucked up because you got to deal with like kids and family and shit, like this is probably a good strain. Cookie Crusher. Its lineage is Wedding Crusher and Cookies and Cream. So that's this week's strain is Cookie Crusher, and that's what we're going to be smoking on today.
Excellent.
So
I am partaking in a cartridge on my pen here.
A cartridge?
Yeah, and it is my favorite flavor, although it's not the usual brand I get. The flavor is Fuji Apple, but the best brand that gives me the Fuji Apple is usually Item 9, and this is
nice,
the Farm.
Nice.
This is the Farm. So the Farm cartridges are a little cheaper. They're like actually quite a bit cheaper. They're usually about $10-15 cheaper than the other ones.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know why that brand. I don't know if it's a local brand or whatever, but it's just cheaper, and I tend to.
I like that. I
tend to buy those for work and stuff. Yes, I get high at work, folks. I'm a painter, so it kind of comes with a trade.
I have to, my guy. If I don't,
right.
Like, I don't function.
Yeah, I know. I'll kill somebody. Literally.
Yeah.
I
have to.
I get too irritable, around stupid people that can't paint and do stupid shit, and so
then,
it keeps me from flipping out.
The best was like, when I say the best, I mean the worst was when I was like working. What was it? 12-hour days, man. With
only like the worst.
A 1 15-minute shift and a lunch.
Yeah, fuck that. No, it's I used to be able to pull that off more when I was younger, but now that I'm in my 40s, I don't do 12s anymore. That's just too much on me.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it.
I can maybe pull a 10 once in a while, but 12, you're asking a lot. And then, but yeah, I've been doing this painting thing now for 25 years.
Holy shit, man! 25 years. It's a long fucking time to be doing one thing, dude.
I'm really good at it. It's easy for me. Like, it's not hard work. Like, It's one of those jobs where I don't have to deal with a lot of people. You know, a lot of the times.
I like that.
A lot of the times I'm in a house all by myself, which is lovely. I wish it could be like that all the time. But
I know, right?
there is times I have to deal with homeowners and stuff like that, but it's usually just a couple people. You know, nothing major. I'm not in a business. I'm not in a restaurant environment with hustle bustle going around, and I think that's part of the reason why I've dodged the vid and all that crap going around. You know, I just really got sick.
Right.
But yeah, I love my job for the fact that I can smoke, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's very easily, like, I can literally walk to my truck, take a rip,
and go back to it.
Walk right on back to it. Yeah.
That's
and
what
there ain't too many jobs out there that give you that kind of leniency.
No,
it's real hard to find. Trust me.
I'll tell you this, man. I got super lucky when it comes to like the job thing. Like, I know that I wanted to work for a local business. I was like, I don't want to work for a corporate. I know that. And let's see, I was living with a buddy, and I was working at a gas station, and I hated it there. And I told my buddy, I was like, hey, if anything opens up, because his girlfriend was a bartender at the place I was brewing at. So, I told him, I said, hey, if something opens up, just let me know, like whatever, in the kitchen or anything. I'll do anything, So dishwasher position opened up. I went in to wash dishes, and I came out 7 years later, a full-fledged brewer. So I worked my ass off for that, but I've gotten to the point now where, like, my boss, he don't care. Like, I remember it's funny, too, because my boss, like, he just gave me this big-ass jar of weed the other day, and I remember the first thing he ever said to me when I met the guy, when I first started working for him, was, I don't care what you do outside of work, but don't ever come to work high. And, like, here he is, 8 years later, giving me a giant jar of weed.
I've can't count how many bosses I've smoked weed with over the years, through painting.
That's it.
My current boss, I don't, but I do with his son. So, I mean, it still kind of works, but, yeah, because his son's just a regular painter that works with us, and I get high with him all the time. And they all know, but when you've been doing something for 25 years, you kind of automatically get the respect from everybody else because they know what you're doing.
Right.
Nobody really questions you and shit. So
you've literally been paying with your bills with this for 20-some years. It's like, yeah, you should know.
Yeah, there ain't too many guys that can tell me what to do anymore. It's kind of nice.
It's a good place to be. Tina says Wisconsin has great state parks. Illinois, not so much. There are a few Illinois state parks that are absolutely terrific. I cannot remember the one that we went to last year. That was a state park. Great state park. The only thing that I don't like about state parks is there's usually nowhere to swim. And this place that we were at, not a huge fan of it, but they did have a swimming pool, and that actually helped a lot with the kids. But yes, Wisconsin has phenomenal state parks. Illinois, not so much. They kind of like don't give a fuck in Illinois. I'm going to buy weed now. Well, why haven't you done that already? Hybrids are. I've been getting more into them lately.
Me too, Tim. I'm a big hybrid fan. Yep.
Sativa, like full sativa, just I have to smoke too much of it to get to where I want to be. Although I do like the head high it gives me, but I prefer. I've been digging the middle. I'm usually a straight up sativa guy, but it's much kind of hybrids, man. Hybrids, that's where it's at, bro. Where did I see him? War Monkey, what's up, dude? Phil, TMNT, yo, Team Smoke. We might change the name of that. I don't know. We might change the name of Team Smoke. But Phil, the newest team member on Team Ords, Team Smoke, he works with me now. Phil is now working for the channel.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's working for the channel.
Working for the channel? What do you mean, like
internship?
Oh, you're teaching him the ropes and shit?
No, he knows the ropes. I'm just like I
Around
needed
a
somebody.
long time, so yeah.
I say I need somebody to come in and help me like clip stuff. Like if you watch my latest Fortnite clips that I did over on the main channel.
Cool.
That was all Phil clipping, like doing the clips. I just took the
Nice.
clips and put it into a highlight reel, which makes it 10 times easier because then I don't have to go back and like watch an entire 3-hour stream and
Right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I need a guy in the chair. I haven't found one yet. Culture's got his guy in the chair, Mr. Montgomery. You know all these channels got these guys in the chair that help them out. And
well, it's because you realize you can't do this shit on your own all the time, man. Like
I
honestly,
have been doing it on my own for the last 3 years, or
but that's what I'm saying. You gotta lighten the load a little bit. You gotta lighten the load a little bit. And
I don't like depending on other people.
Neither do I, man. Neither do I.
I haven't had good luck with that.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Speaking of depending on other people, Orange gave me a great clip that I'm going to use on this next week's Puff and Stuff show.
I might do some more in different locations.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I didn't get around to it when I was hoping to, and you know how the weekends go with kids and shit, right?
Catch up.
But great news, we got Purple Valkyrie coming on next Friday for the Puff and Stuff show, so that'll be fun. Puff's girlfriend. But I don't know if you caught any of the show last night, Orange. You're probably busy.
I didn't have a lot of signal to be doing much of it.
Jolly got robbed. El Perro came and cleared out the entire...
What is he scheming, man? What is El Perro scheming, bro?
I'll show you. I don't have the lighting on right now.
What is he scheming? He's like taking Nintendos and shit?
So you can see the whole backdrop here got robbed. It's gone.
Gator? Is he trying to frame Gator?
That's what we figured out last night on the Cotton Council show. So go back and watch the Cotton Council show after this show if you guys are bored and see how it all went down. It was crazy shit. Let's just say we had to put up the Mexican Iron Man bat signal. We got all hands on deck. This is a 4-star 9-alarm alert. El Perro, find that asshole, get Jolly's stuff back. So yeah, it was bad.
El Perro's, I don't know, he's been on some shit lately, man.
I know, he stole Puff's Nintendo, he's stealing Jolly's, he's just trying to be a supervillain, I guess.
Yeah. Tim F, I'm going on 16 years in my job, that's pretty good, man. I worked 52 hours and got paid 26 books in an hour, last pay. Roughly the same thing this pay that I got paid for 2 weeks. Nice. I wish I was making that kind of money. I had a shitty sleep lately. My local place is out of my go-to THC/CBD blend. No, Tina, let me know. We can direct you to the proper place. Just let me know. If you need something for sleep, let me know. We'll get you to the right place. Decepticon. Oh, Snow, you're in the chat. You could say that.
Decepticon, you have to work a lot to buy all your damn toys.
It's true.
Yep.
I work for a local business. Yes. Could smoke weed, but I keep losing my vape pens at work. Don't. I'd rather you not. What's up?
What? I hate Decepticon right now because he's. We both tried to get these San Diego Comic-Con The Thing toys. It's literally like a statuette of the poster guy. The lights come out of his head and all this shit. It's badass.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, we both failed trying to get it online. A couple times, because it's so hard to get NECA toys online. It's just a pain. Trust me. If you're in the NECA realm, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So Decepticon drops an extra $50-something on this thing and gets it on eBay, I think, from somebody that was at the Comic-Con. Because I know they were selling them there at the San Diego Comic-Con. But look at this. In the chat here, he's saying it comes tomorrow already. So he's going to have the cool thing toy before I do.
Of course.
And I promote that movie more than anybody. So it's just wrong. So yeah, I hate you today, Decepticon. Or tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Make sure to brag about it, make a video, and tag me to it.
He won't hate you till tomorrow, though. Today's all good. Tomorrow, when it arrives. Smoking Flower to the dispensary has a deal for 28 grams. What? That's a fucking whole ounce for $100.
They would have deals like that in Washington State all the time.
That's so fucked. I don't even want to tell you what I pay. It's outrageous.
was like a special Tuesday deal or something. You come in, they'd have these random ounces they're dropping for hundo. Not the greatest smoke, but it was smoke. You know what I mean?
I get like a quarter for $100, and that's a deal.
Woo, that's too much,
dude. It's so expensive.
Dude, I'm getting eighths for 25.
So if anybody wants to donate to the weed jar, you all know where it's at down low. I'm just saying.
Can't get 25 eighths? You don't have 25 eighths up there?
No, dude.
It's not the greatest stuff, but it's not Bammer. You know, it's
bro,
like
I'll tell you, bro.
It's still good shit.
I'll tell you.
It's like a 23% or something, 21% or something. You know.
I mean, for that, yeah. I work a corporate job, so edibles are my only option there. It keeps me from losing my shit on conference calls. I don't blame you.
I hear that.
I can't get high and do meetings, though, or conference calls. I fall asleep.
Whatever. We're doing a conference call right now.
I guess that's true. Yeah, but we're also talking about shit I like talking about, not like,
true.
Let's talk about stocks and figures, right? Synergy, Betty. Synergy. We need synergy. Yeah.
I'm a boss.
I'm okay making videos because my roommate stopped bugging me about getting a job. I'm only making videos because there you go. Wow. Get it, monkey.
Get a job. That's
what's up, Jinda? How are you? Good to see ya, Phil.
Decepticon's got a new job every week, so I can't even keep up with what he's doing these days.
Hey man, some people prefer it that way. I get so anxious about starting a new job.
I hate it.
Yeah. Gator's an accomplice? No, he's not. Gator's awesome. Mexican Iron Man is going down. Oh, shit. Is Monkey Jeebus siding with El Perro?
He's an El Perro fan, yes. There's a few out there.
God damn it. You shouldn't trust the dog, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't trust the dog.
I don't know why. Will Gentry is probably the oldest El Perro fan that I have. He's been the El Perro fan from day one.
Him and El Perro, they go way back. I know this because I think El Perro used to send him to harass me in my chat.
I haven't seen Will Gentry in a while, though.
Oh, he's around. We played Fortnite together the other week, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My Thing toy comes in tomorrow. Yeah, we know he was just talking about it.
Fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hope
my dispatcher is 80 quarters. Hey, I'll take 80 quarters. I'll take that. That's still a deal. My Weed Man dispensary has a deal. $100 gets me an ounce. He usually gives me. He just let's add a little on the top.
Cheese extra, yeah, nice.
Look,
here you go, man. Let me plump it up for you.
It's the special Decepticon deal. Well, so if I go into my local dispenser and say, "Can I get the Decepticon deal?" They'll know what I'm talking about.
No, you need to go into his dispensary with him and say, "I need the Decepticon deal." That's how that works.
Tim F says, wrong. Nobody loves the Thing more than me.
That is definitely to be debated there, Tim. Definitely. I've made countless videos about the Thing, specifically. I'd say at least 3 or 4 now. So.
Where's Puff? It's his shift to be looking for El Perro. We're trying to hunt El Perro down, Puff and I.
And I did a watch party. I did the Thing watch party for Halloween last year. So top that, Tim. Tell me you're a real fan. And I got another stream coming up. We're gonna do the 40th anniversary stream, which I've been putting off forever, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna pull the trigger on that.
Yes.
So if you want in on that, Tim, let me know. I'm probably gonna do that here in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna try to get Runner, Fanzine, and maybe Tom on for that one. So we'll see.
Tell me, it's because I'm stoned now. Tell me if I'm gonna pronounce it. She's been in the chat before. Mariella, right? Did I say it right?
Yes.
I said it right. Fuck yeah.
Big Jolly fan.
Big Jolly fan. Yeah, I actually was rewatching the video this morning, right when I kind of preparing for the stream of Jolly meeting Gina Carano.
We are currently searching for your camouflage hoodie, Mariella. So when we find it, I will be contacting you, and cause we'll get the Jolly printed on it for you. And she wants a custom camouflage hoodie. I believe she said, I want to say medium, or should I get a large, Mariella? Let me know on that one. But we are looking, see if we can find one, and we're looking for some more of the canary yellow shirts, because we're going to make some Mike Roch shirts.
Oh, God, look out, everybody. Mike Roch is getting his own shirt. Dear God. It's going to go to his head or his balls, whatever. And his own shirt. That's crazy.
Right.
Mariella, be safe on your 12-hour drive. And I know how 12-hour drives are. I'm hell, an hour with the kids in the car driving me nuts. I've got a couple of clips since we're talking about camping and vacations and stuff. I already played it at the beginning, but we're gonna play it again. Let's take a fucking hit for Mariella and her long 12-hour drive. Let's give her some entertainment. Here we go.
Crack open those sandwiches I got at the gas station. I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from a gas station.
There's one for everyone. Oh, Audrey, wake up Aunt Edna. It's time for her to eat and take her pill.
Please get off me. Mom, tell Audrey to quit pushing on Edna on me. I'm sick of her lying on me all the time.
Be quiet. Annie.
Honey, it's only a few hours to Phoenix. Let her be, she's fine.
She's not fine.
She's fine, don't be silly.
She's not fine, Clark. She's dead.
Hell yeah. Drive safe.
God, I love that movie.
That's so good. It's so
Oh, so good.
I was like, what, like a vacation family camping thing? I was like, all right, we got it. We got to do one clip from there.
It's crazy to think that I've seen that movie so long ago, and I always remember the Arizona scene where they come through Arizona and they drop her dead body off, at her son's house or something like that. And they just happen to be driving into the middle of the monsoon. Like, there's a monsoon going on, so there's rain everywhere, but they're in Arizona. And now I live here, and now I'm literally experiencing these monsoons. We just had one this weekend.
Is it nice, though, being in the desert, like when it rains?
Oh, it's crazy, bro. We'll be like at 95 degrees. It's pretty hot. It's pretty humid. And then all of a sudden you'll hear this crackle and, booms of thunder and these big black clouds rolling out of nowhere. And all of a sudden it just dumps for about 20 minutes. Turns into a light sprinkle. The roads flood. Like, they literally turn into rivers because there's just so much water. It's like a flash flood, right?
Yeah.
So the roads flood. You get like this 3 or 4 inches of water just flowing down the streets. And that's how hard it's raining. It's hitting that hard. And then, boom, it's gone. Like, literally, next minute, you're back in the sunshine again. And then the clouds are breaking apart and the heat's back up and all the water just evaporates.
Well, think about it, though. If it wasn't for that, like that, there are things in the desert that count on those, like, what, every 10 years or whatever it is.
Saguaro cactus. Yeah, our saguaro cactus get big and fat and plump during this time of year.
No, Swigs, always, constantly. You are correct. Subhuman, my boy, am I late to the Tuck and Roll show? God, he must be stoned. He must be as stoned as Puff.
Oh, wow, Subhuman.
Show.
Right?
Damn.
That's not till the fall, man. We're doing Cotton Council every Saturday night right now. Tuck and Roll show will be back this fall, though.
Hail the Cotton Council. Hail the Cotton Council.
Tuck and Roll show, everybody gets to come on that one. Like, I usually throw a link up, and I used to throw it right on Twitter, but that went badly. Like, started having workers show up on my shows. It didn't go well.
That could be fun. Hey, Snow, I can be on the 40th anniversary stream, show off the toy.
You can sit and spin, Decepticon. I'm going to go ahead and give you a pass.
Has anybody been able to catch Alpero yet? No, I was out in the woods all weekend long fucking hunting his ass down.
Yeah, we got exclusive clips that are going to get shown next Friday of Ord's journey looking for the Super Nintendo. And
we're hunting it down. We can't look. I want to bring back the Friday night after party, but we can't do it. We can't play Mario Kart without Puff. So we have to have his Nintendo, or what the fuck is the point, right? If there's no Puff, there's no point. That's kind of where I'm at with it.
I agree.
But we're on the hunt. We're getting close. Look, we just had El Perro steal a bunch of shit from Jolly yesterday, so we got to find this fucking dog. And
it
quick.
Has escalated. Yes.
Somebody's excited about their hoodie.
Medium men's size. That's what I thought. I think she told me that already.
I had a 14-and-a-half-hour drive when I went to Florida. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. Only with Chewbacca in the car, Carolina back to Florida. You had Chewbacca in your car? Or am I just stoned and not understanding that? Longest drive I've made in one go is 15 hours. Mine was 24 hours. And we stopped to take a 2-hour nap. And the rest was just, I went from where I'm at now to Austin, Texas when I moved there. Arizona is beautiful. I did some amazing hikes, and then we went up to see the Grand Canyon. It was April, and the weather was gorgeous.
Yep.
We also went to Flagstaff, which was beautiful. So, like, tell me, Snow, because, like, I've never been to Arizona. The Midwest experience of camping here is very, like I was saying earlier, it's very cliquey, very, like, everybody's kind of got their campsite that their place that they go to. Some of them are state parks. Some of them are, personally owned. Like the one we went to this last week was personally owned. It's got people who like buy a seasonal rate. So you got like what I call like campground lifers who like just park their fucking RV there for the whole season, and some of them even stay there all year round. I think. So what's it like in Arizona? Like how is there campgrounds there? Like how do people do it in the desert?
Well, I don't necessarily live in the so-called desert. So, okay, we have mountain ranges here in Arizona. So the closer you are to mountain ranges, the more, I guess, woods and or kind of woods, not really woods, more trees and stuff like that, more water, creeks, stuff like that. There's areas down here where we get water flowing through the summertime monsoon season, but then it'll dry completely up in the wintertime. Like there will be no water running. So we have like seasonal creeks, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
Besides that, Arizona's hot, even in off months. We can have, it's not uncommon to see a 90-degree day in November or a 90-degree day in February.
That's great.
It does happen. And so camping down here is not my idea of a good time. I prefer camping closer to water. There's not a lot of water sources here, especially like lakes. You got to drive easily a couple hours to get to some kind of lake.
Right.
Your best bet here in Arizona for people that want a quick fix of something else, we can do a straight shot down to the Mexico border of Rocky Point, which is from where I'm at, it's about a 5-hour drive. You got to go over the border to get there, but it's nothing but a big party town right on the ocean. Lots of fun there. So that's a 5-hour drive to the ocean, right? Or
yeah, but like, is there a lot of trees there? Like, is there like, I've obviously been on the desert. There's like palm trees and shit, but like here, it's just like dense woods and like
Well, that's how it was in Washington State.
Okay.
Down here, no. More down here, you're gonna have more scenery. You're gonna have more wide open areas to look at. A lot of cactus. Like, I'm not a big recommender. I don't really recommend camping here. People do it, but I don't really recommend it because there's a lot of shit that crawls around on the ground here that can really fuck you up. It's like between snakes and scorpions and shit that runs around down here are not friendly. Unlike up at Washington where you could, rustle up next to a raccoon or a possum. They weren't as, it wasn't as nasty as up in Washington camping. You didn't run into stuff like that. Down here, it's very easy to run into a scorpion, just flipping over some rocks or a snake just wandering off the beaten path. The desert's got some mean, nasty stuff living out here. Even the javelina pigs are mean. They
just run at you and shit.
Yeah, man. So if you want to camp here, cool. I mean, there is designated places to do it. There is lakes and stuff, areas you can drive to. There is great scenery, but I think Marielle is more correct with Arizona. It's more fun to like go hiking here or bike riding here.
So you're saying it'd probably make more sense like if you were to go camping down in your area to like RV camp it.
Yeah, like do it at the Grand Canyon and then go hiking. If you're a hiker, come to Arizona. If you love to ride bikes, come to Arizona. This is your place. You can ride a bike here almost all year round in Tucson with ease.
Okay.
Yeah, very bike-friendly roads. They have their own lanes. Very bike-friendly down here. A lot of motorsports too. A lot of dirt bikes, quads, that kind of stuff goes on.
We got a lot of that too.
Yeah. So, but as far as camping itself, when I think of camping, I think of posted up next to a river or a lake, fishing pool, sitting out in the water.
That's us.
Hot fire going. Yeah, to me that's camping. Surrounded by woods,
That's it, baby.
You got your 45 just in case a bear pops out. But besides that, camping was splendid up in Washington State. I miss it. It was awesome.
You gotta take Snow Kid, bro. You gotta take Snow Kid, son.
Right, yeah, we were planning on it. Actually, we've been planning on it, thanks to Vid, though, and all the regulations they put up there for the last few years. We haven't gone back to that state, It was too ridiculous for a while.
That's the thing. They didn't, like, at least in our state, they had them shut down that first year completely. And it was like, isn't this the safest place to be is outside?
Right.
I'm really confused here. And then they shut it all down. And and then last year we went to a place, and last year was crazy because there was like one or two other sites that were close to us, and there was people there, but it was so dead. And people that like would normally be there weren't there because I think of the whole pandemic and stuff. My friend let me fly his helicopter. He freaked out when he found out I never flew before, and just know how to do stuff. Well, I wish I could do that. It's pretty much like a video game.
Yeah.
So I could do it then, is what you're saying. Flying, see a little bit of confidence in piloting a helicopter. Hell no. Oh, I don't know. I would do it. It's funny. It's funny too because we live out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by fields, cornfields and stuff. And I'll post it as a short, but the helicopter, they've been having this helicopter come and spray the fields, and he comes like super low right over the fucking house, and he like, all these crazy turns and shit.
Right.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, that's exactly what camping is here in the Midwest, is just straight fucking like trees, ticks, lakes. Like we were right next to the river. Like, my brother, he's a huge fisher. He loves fishing. He's an angler, whatever they call him. He,
Sure.
he had his cat pole in the water all weekend, like walk away from it the whole bit.
Yeah.
Kayaking, all that good stuff. Yeah, we were right next to this river, and that's the best. You ever been to a national park?
Oh, sure. We have the Evergreen National Park right there in Washington State. It's a protected land that's one of the last.
Sam Squanches is, right?
Yeah, that's one of the last rainforests in our nation.
Shit.
That kind of stretches up into Canada. It's an actual rainforest, so a lot of moss and a lot of just really green and a lot of water everywhere. But
damp and
very damp and muggy
danky.
but still cool. But not hot like Florida. It's cooler weather.
We should do that. We should go there into that national park and smoke dank in the dank. You know what I'm saying?
I've done it. But yeah, sure. I'll take you.
All right,
Good. We can go smoke some dank in the dank. Yeah.
Well, I was like toying with this idea of a channel where like we would go to different, like, whether it would be like a national park, whether it would be like a state park, or whether it would be like a personal campground, or going to these places, staying in them for a few days, and then just like reviewing them, being like, this is what we liked, this is what we didn't like.
My favorite as a kid was going up to the mountain and hitting the ski lifts and getting ripped on the way up the lift, and then shredding some fresh powder either in a skis or a snowboard. I did both. No, that was
such a valley kid. He's like, all right, bro. He's like, we're freaking going up the mountain, right? And we're gonna come down. We're gonna get gnarled on some snow, bro. And then we're gonna shred hard, and it's gonna be totally bonkers, man.
Fresh pow, man. Fresh pow.
Yeah, bro. Can you feel the pow spraying you in the face like you're riding on the ocean waves, but it's not because it's snow, man. Yeah, bro.
You gotta remember, I grew up with the peak heavy alternative culture, like Nirvana and all that was just getting, hype, and Seattle was becoming grunge capital of the world. So all the kids I hung around at the time were all, straight up huge baggy pants, skater haircuts, chain wallets. That was my clique that I hung out with. Even though I was into hip hop and they were more into punk music and stuff, I still hung out with them, still kind of dressed like them, and did the activities they did, which was snowboarding. That was my thing in high school, is going snowboarding with my friends. But yeah,
that we here too, man. Snow. I gotta say that like your childhood and my childhood probably not so much different.
Right.
But yeah, we gotta, like, being up in Wisconsin. Like geologically, it used to be like a mountain, and where I live is like the foothills of that mountain, and they've got all kinds of ski places up in Wisconsin. It's fun to go to in the wintertime.
Bro, when I was a kid, we had it so good. We had a free bus, city paid bus, that you could hop on for free that would drive you up to the fucking ski hill to go skiing. And it was a free ride up and a free ride down.
Nice.
Back then, we'd share each other's season's passes. We just played off as each other. But
Yeah,
if
because
not,
they didn't have
you know,
the technology to check right.
yeah, they just looked at the picture, right?
Right.
And or it was maybe $15 or something. Nowadays, it's like $100 or some crazy shit to go skiing. Like it's not even feasible for. I don't. It's like how does now only rich
it's
kids get to go.
because it's like they've turned it into like we want a certain crowd here.
Yeah.
We want to make it to a point where the certain crowd could always be here, and the plebs are only we only allow the plebs in every now and then and make them feel like
special occasions. Yeah.
Right,
Like
right.
Disneyland. Yeah,
Right.
It's starting to feel like Disneyland, man. Like,
well, and that's kind of how I feel about some of these camping places, man. Some of these people are so douchey. Like they look like you're coming there to visit as a visitor, never been there before. These people have been there all summer. They're looking at you like who the fuck is this? Like,
right.
What are you doing here and shit?
Get out of my land, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. But camping in Georgia, right? Did I get that right? Is a test to see how long it takes to be eaten alive by bugs. Unless you're going to the 6 weeks of the of autumn, we get 1 week of spring, and we get. Well, no, I wouldn't say we get 1 week of spring. We get like a week and a half to 2 weeks of spring, and then we get like 3-4, maybe a month of like solid good fall stuff, and then it's just like freeze your nuts off. But you ever gone like winter camping? Like you ever gone in the middle of winter snow?
Not camping, but I've gone hunting.
Oh, okay. So like cabin style.
Kind of like that, yeah. Yep.
That would be fun. I've never done it. Never gone winter camping. Don't think I could do it. Don't want to do it. I like being warm.
Yeah, camping is usually the summertime type of thing in Washington.
See, look, when I left the cabin this morning, I almost hit a beer. That's a party foul. You can't hit beers.
Deer.
I know
don't
that.
text and drive, Mariella.
I know that. I know she meant deer, but I'm just trying to be funny, Snow.
Well, it could have been bear. Yeah,
Party
maybe.
foul.
Maybe she almost hit a bear, I guess. That's possible.
Well, just be careful. All right, please. And wherever the cabin is, I wish I could come hang out at the cabin. I love camping. Helicopters are weird. They make a bunch of noise and leak fluids. It is kind of weird. Yeah, go on, Snow.
Oh, I was going to say, one of my favorite childhood memories back when I was, I want to say 10, 11, maybe 12. My cousins would go to this church camp every summer.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
They were a little more religious than I was, but I loved going to the camp with them.
Because it's fucking awesome, bro.
It was awesome, man. Like, it was a big campground for everybody. You just got to hang out, roll around, go to swimming, go out on the boats. I mean, it was just always something to do.
Right.
You did have to attend a couple of Bible meeting, church function things, but to me, it was just like, oh, I just got to get this out of the way real quick.
Jesus loves me. Let's go. Come on.
Sure,
man.
sure. Yeah, right. I was never. Yeah.
I love Jesus too. Can we get to archery, please? I want to shoot something with a bow.
What time are we going swimming? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was me. Yeah, I was always ready for the pool. But it was good times. Got to hang out with my cousins and just camping in the summer in Washington State. Man, it was beautiful up there back in the 80s. Nowadays, not so much. Not so much.
Monkey says, I punched a bear at the dump. What? It growled at me. I will not take insulin like that, or insolence from like that from a filthy garbage eater.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like the big raccoons nowadays. There are so many beautiful parks close to our cabin in North Carolina, and we have been to a few of them, but not all of them. But why would you got the cabin? Why would you want to leave the cabin to go deeper into the? I want to own a cabin one day on a lake with a boat, and it's just like some old rickety shit that's got some dusty ass old fish that I didn't even catch on the wall, right?
Right, or deer head, yeah.
Yeah, like deer antlers. It's not even the full skull. It's just like the antlers. You bought at a fucking pawn shop somewhere, That's what I fucking want, dude. By the way, shout out to Gaming. What's up, Gaming or what? How are you, bro? Brother Thomas is here. What's up, Gilk, man? Good friends and patrons of mine. Shout out to those guys.
Well, I want to go stay at Mariella's cabin. She's right next to a ski lift and all that. Damn.
That's what she was saying. Yeah.
That must be nice. Must be
You can
nice.
walk to the ski lift from my cabin. See, that's what's
Wow.
fucking. There are a ton of beautiful places. One of the national places or national forests that I've been to was Manistee National Forest in Michigan, and I saw a porcupine the size of a it was fucking huge, man. It was fucking huge, and I had never seen a porcupine out in the wild that big before. But Manistee National Forest, pretty fucking cool, man. It's crazy to see like how far those national parks are spread out too.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're huge. A lot of land.
A lot of land. Dad, I used to do church camp too, like through it was a Salvation Army, and I keep telling Kashik, I was like, I don't even care if it's that, but like, you should ship them off for a week, and she's like, nah, we're not doing that. Like, I get it, but like,
Right.
the experiences that I had as a kid, like, I will always carry those with me, and you know, even being a Bible camp, like, I'll never forget some of the shit that we did. Like, I remember one night our cabin snuck out into another cabin, and we toothpaste them, right? So they will go like toothpaste all over their faces and shit.
Nice.
In the morning. And then there was one time we snuck into another cabin. We all picked a person, and then we just started whapping with towels while they were sleeping and shit. Like, just shit like that. Like, dumb shit like that. And we got in so much trouble. But it was like, I'll never, ever forget that, dude. I'll never forget those
I don't
memories.
know if kids these days are ever going to experience stuff like that now. They're so stuck in their phones and technology, and parents are weird now. They don't want to send their kids out to strange places, and things have become different than when we were kids. You know, we had a lot more leniency back then. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when we were kids, like, you would go to one of these camp places, and like, you would just be off running around, like,
right, yeah,
go in the woods. You didn't care, and like, you made friends, which was cool too, because our daughters actually made friends with like this other, you know, kid around their age and shit. And it was funny because like, we were sitting by the pool, the kids were playing, and then you could hear the girls like having their conversation. It's like some of the shit these girls talk about. It's like these goofy kids, man. But I was goofy like that too. So, but yeah, you know, like they don't get to do that sort of thing. Like going to these things, you made friends. That was your summer friends, and you may never ever see that person again, right? You may, or maybe every summer you went to the same place and the same people were there, and like that was your summer homies, right?
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that like I think is sad that most kids today won't experience.
I know, and I'm seeing it right now because I got a son that's 12, and there's a lot of things I had already done at his age that he has not yet experienced. Some of them I'm going to try and make sure he does.
Make a list.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with going back home to Washington State, which sucks because, like I said, we usually go once a year, or I do, and the Snow Kid usually comes up there once every couple of years. But we haven't been back in 4 years thanks to that COVID bullshit that we went through. I mean, it's been 4 freaking years. So I'm due, but
I'm just glad things are getting back to normal, man. That's all
that state hasn't. That state continues to just get like worse. I swear. Maybe not with the mandates, but with like crime and homeless and just it's getting ugly up there, man.
Cesspool of shit.
I really don't even want to go to the West Coast anymore. Like the east side of the state's still okay, but the West Coast over there is just anyway. Especially in the big cities.
Thank you, Gaming. I appreciate you sharing the link out. Also, thank you for the follow on Twitter. Mother Chicken. Appreciate that. My church camp was awesome. It was 95% having fun and 5%. Dude, it was awesome. So, like, check it out. This was really cool. So we would stay in a cabin, and we'd get up every morning. We'd get ready for the day. We'd go out in our groups. We'd, like, do, like, a verse from the Bible or something like that. Then we'd have a breakfast. Well, actually, they had 2 options. You can get up early. You could do what was called polar bear, which was, like, get up early, go jump in the lake. Or you could, like, run around the camp on their little walking path or whatever. So then you would come back, get ready, go to breakfast, come back, do some other shit, archery. And one night during that week, you would get to go across the street from the camp, which was like the really camping in tents and everything. So we would kind of break it down even further and camp in tents. But they had the spot that we would go to, walk up this big ass hill, and it would take forever. But the stars that you could see, the amount of stars, the amount of shit you would see in the sky is like something you ain't never seen before.
Contraire, my friend. I live in one of the best states for checking out the stars. So, yeah, we got Arizona is one of those states that has a lot of telescope places. I can't remember the name of them. We got one right on the top of the mountain here. Those huge telescopes and inside the buildings type of thing. They got them in Hawaii, in certain strategic points around the world.
Right.
But Arizona is one of those states where you get out in the middle of the desert where there's no city lights around you and look up and it's
For sure, man.
cosmic.
Imagine some of these old cowboys and shit when there were like literally no lights around and you just look up, man, like it's almost you can't even fathom. Like,
we don't get a lot of clouds here, so that's the other thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I might play Fortnite with you for a round or two tonight, later tonight. Sounds good, brother Thomas. Tonight is community night, so first come, first serve. First 6 tonight. Fortnite. We're gonna be hanging out, so make sure that you are one of the first people to be there, then, brother Thomas. Phil says, "Okay, I have expected orders to say whatever my bay is at. My bay is at is a beautiful." Oh, why? Because you're clipping shit on fucking. I saw the clip you sent me.
Kashyyyk, yeah.
Yeah, he's using the YouTube clip feature, which is awesome. Keep doing that, please and thank you. But the clip he's titled "Ords Cannot English," so never claimed to. Look at the fucking bio on Twitter, baby. It explains it all. Yo, what's up, Papa Cotton? How are you? Living all my life in Florida, having a log home on top of a mountain was definitely my dream. But I'm retired now, so I'm using it as much as I can. Well, hey, look. I want a cabin, right? And that's my dream. One day we'll get there. Let me buy a house first, which Ketchik and I have been working on. We've got the ball rolling on buying a house. We just got to get a down payment. Basically, we got to get a down payment. Once we figure out the down payment situation, all systems are firing.
Right.
So we just got to figure that out, and that's the toughest part. So there might be some changes for a little bit to schedules and things like that, but we'll see. We played Midnight Manhunt, and one dude brought a ghillie suit. Nice. We went on kayaking, hiking, swimming, rock climbing, etc. It was great fun and made some great memories. Hell yeah. Speaking of rock climbing, there's a place by me called Devil's Lake. Fucking awesome place. The lake, literally, if you look at it from the sky, it's like shaped like a devil. The lake is like crystal fucking clear. The side of the lake is like you could rock climb it. You could hike up it and down it. It takes literally like 8 hours to hike the entire lake because of how high it goes up and everything. And as you go through it or hike around it, you can see that there's these caves and shit that you can kind of go into and stuff.
Yeah.
Super fucking cool. And then like as you're climbing up, people are like rock climbing off the side of it's fucking cool, man. And then you'll be chilling in the water and you can see fish. Like the fish will swim up, and like if you're standing in a circle, the fish will like zoom in and out of your legs. They love to like play. Like fish love to play by zooming in and out of shit. And
cool.
They'll just fucking hang out with you, man. They don't give a fuck. Yo, what's going on, fan site? How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, Peter Venkman fan site was in the chat last night. Cotton Council. A lot of craziness went down last night. Unbelievable show. Every time, man, we've been knocking it out of the park. Even though we haven't been having as many puppets on lately, there's been a few puppets that are either in limbo or they're getting repaired or people that just haven't been, their work schedule or whatever has been messing with them, stuff like that. But
that sucks.
It's still been a good show, and thanks everybody that's here this morning that was with me last night. I appreciate the support. Because we keep on putting them out, man. We got
what's up?
I think Sporking's coming on next Saturday night.
Oh dear God, I feel sorry for you guys. All you could get is the bottom of the barrel Sporking. Okay.
Well, our boy Drunk 3PO, he called me yesterday, and we had a little chat. And it looks like we're gonna set something up with him as well here pretty quick too. So that'll be fun.
Cool. Good.
Jay on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, that boy, man. I tell you, that fucking guy. he's so busy, and
Oh, I know. He calls me. The first thing he says is, "I got 5 minutes."
yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like,
That seems
I know.
about
This will
right.
be quick, man. This will be quick.
Yeah, for
It's funny.
sure. Like that, and well, plus he don't ever say bye. Like I don't know, he does that shit to you.
I think he just says "love you, man" and then click or something.
Yeah,
I
he
don't-
doesn't even say he doesn't say bye to anybody.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
yeah.
doesn't- That's not
Yeah.
his thing. Come back to Florida for family. We're in the woods, and we have a dream behind our a stream. I'm guessing stream behind our house, and we dug a pond as well. Not looking forward to going back to Florida, but I have to do what I have to do. Totally understandable. I mean, like I get it. It sucks you got to go to Florida, but there could be worse places, and you got the cabin, which is fucking awesome. So, like. I ain't mad at it. So, are we caught up in the chat? Snow 12 is a great age, bro.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a fun age. He's last year before he's officially a teenager, so things are definitely going to get interesting here soon. But I'm trying to get myself in better shape as well because there's things I want to do with him as he gets into his teenage years, and I need to be in better physical condition.
100. I feel you with that shit, dude. Especially, does your kid play any sports?
Not yet, but
Get him into some sports.
I've been trying. He's got a knack for baseball.
Dude, dude, my boy, he's fucking loves it, dude. Get him
Yeah.
into baseball. Go. now.
I'll
Do
try.
it.
I'll try. Yeah, it's
Do or
it's
do not. There is no try.
He's okay. So the thing with my kid is he is into so much stuff that it randomly shifts. Like one week he's a dirt biker, next week he's a baseball player, next week he's a, it just goes on and on. So I'm trying to find something that
Right.
he really is infatuated with that we can stick him in and he'll nose to the grindstone. Like right now he's trying to become a world record Rubik's Cube finisher. Like he's been on a
Nice.
Rubik's Cube kick for the
Hey,
last
that's
couple
good.
weeks.
I'm
Sure,
glad.
great.
I'm
Why
glad.
not? He literally does more homework writing down algorithms for his Rubik's Cube than he has ever done for school. So it just blows my mind with this kid sometimes. But I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad you're focusing on something,
Right.
But wasn't what I was expecting. But okay,
Hey, man. If he can make a name or make money off of it, by all means.
whatever it is, right? Yeah.
Papa Cotton says, "Don't buy a house, Ords. The whole world is going to end in like 7 years because of cow farts." AOC said so.
Yeah,
Well, she's the big booty Latina, right? She's
big juicy booty.
she should reduce carbon emissions by reducing that ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Why did Obama buy a beachfront property then?
Fart Mageddon. Look out for the farts, yo. They're coming.
Isn't
Farts are
the
coming.
ocean gonna take his house out?
Look, man, I've been living next to a cow farm for fucking 2 years, and I'm all right. Who knows, man? Who knows? Whatever, dude. The world's gonna end one day. We might as well be here to witness the shit. Am I right?
I'd rather not.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go a little short today. We're gonna get ready to wrap this up. I got so much shit I got to do. So, like
Me too.
we got here and dropped a bunch of shit off. Yeah, so much shit. But before we end it though, what's the best place you ever been camping? Do you remember? Is there like or I guess give me a time that you were like, this was the best camp trip that I went on, whether it was with like a family, whether it was camp or like a Bible camp, or whether it was like community camp, that sort of thing. Is there a moment that you remember?
Oh boy, I'm gonna kick myself in the ass later because I'll probably think of a better one. But I'm gonna have to lean on, and it wasn't necessarily one trip. It was like an annual trip for a couple of years. My teenage years, I think 16, 17, maybe 15. My Uncle Larry would drive over from the west coast of Washington State, pick me up in the middle of Washington State in a small town called Cashmere, Washington, and then we would drive all the way towards what we called the Tri-Cities, close to this river called the Snake River. And there was a campground down there. There's a campground down there. Absolutely gorgeous. So much fun. It had like cutout areas along the river, huge river by the way, and had cutout areas along the river that kind of created its own little pools that you could hang out and swim in. Did a lot of fishing, caught a lot of fish, brought best friends from high school with me on a couple of the trips. But my Uncle Larry and me always had a good time. He always had great stories to talk about around the campfire, and smoked weed with them, and just
Fuck
laughed
yeah.
and had a great time. And so those are probably my favorite ones. And yeah, that's one of my things on my list, by the way, or is to get the Snow Kid up to Washington for a camping trip with his Uncle Larry, because that's
Fuck yeah, Uncle Larry.
before he drops dead on me, because he's getting
Come on, Uncle Larry. Let's fucking don't wait. Like honestly,
he's
like
in
after
his late
this
70s already. Yeah.
after this stream, call Larry and say, "Yo, Uncle Larry, when are you free? Let's plan this out. Make it happen." Because you got those great memories. I think it would be great for your boy to have some good memories like
At least
that.
take him fishing. Yeah, maybe if
Yeah,
I got to go up
something.
there in the winter, then maybe we'll do just fishing, not camping, but
Either
something
way.
like that. Either
Yeah.
way, he's got to have an Uncle Larry experience, and we were supposed to do it. Like I said, we had plans to do all this, and thanks to the vid, it has kept me away from going back home to Washington State. I have not been there since 2018.
Hey, that's rough. That's
Yeah.
rough. Peter Vangman fansite says, "I've never been camping and sleeping at rest stops across states included." That's a kind of camping. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like camping, but it's camping. It's a kind of camping. You should go camping. I don't know how many times I'm going to say the word camping. Peter Vangman, go camping. Go to the wooded, like pick a spot, a tent, whatever. Go enjoy it. It's fun. You'll probably hate it. I don't know. Maybe you hate it. Maybe you love it. I don't know. But no, that's cool. Yes, no, I think you need to get the Snow Kid squared away and get him on some cool shit like that, man.
We'll make it happen. Yeah, I seen pictures of old Uncle Larry at a campground just a few weeks ago on Facebook, so he's still doing it. Yeah, I mean he don't move around as fast as he used to, but
For
I
sure.
think we still got a little bit of time. We'll make it happen.
Okay. Well, in honor of that memory, here's some good advice for the woods.
Although they look cute and cuddly, don't ever do this to a family of badgers.
Just
You
remember.
got some new clips up. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I was working on. Just remember, Jim Varney, we love you, buddy.
Yeah, rest in peace, buddy.
Rest in peace, man. Love me some Jim Varney.
Rest in peace, Vern.
That's what I'm talking about. Which puppet is Sporking? He's the one that nobody cares about.
She must be behind. I think she's like behind in the show, listening.
What's up, Saul? Ernest is a classic. I agree. We should do an Ernest watch party because fuck yeah, on this channel, as a matter of fact.
Know what I mean, Vern?
I fucking love it, dude. I love it.
I remember him back before the movies.
My favorite-
Like, doing car commercials and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll throw a couple of those commercials on here too for the channel.
I think his car commercials is what made him famous, right?
Well, that's where he got the name, and then that's.
You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
All right. So for me, I guess one of the. It's not even so much like a specific memory. I guess within that would be the time I went water skiing for the first time. I actually did really good until I fell, and then I was like, I'm never doing this again.
Oh no! Yeah, I've never water skied either. Water inner tubed, but not skied.
No, it was nuts. I used to be terrified of like open bodies of water and bridges and stuff. Like, I still get really squeamish, especially like when we went to go hang out with Jay last year. We drove to the beach. It's that long stretch from Orlando to Cocoa Beach, and there's this bridge that you go over this fucking giant body of water, and it still freaks me out. But anyway.
You wouldn't want to go to Seattle then. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
A lot of bridges.
My grandfather used to take my brother and I. He would drive us to Antioch, well, just outside Antioch. It's called Camp Lake, Wisconsin. It's like right on the border of Illinois, Wisconsin, right outside Antioch. Anyway, he would drive us every year. Like he would drive us to camp, drop us off, and we'd come back, and we just like that's the kind of stuff I remember. Just going to camp in general, like having that experience was like one of the best things in my life. I met really cool people. I made some good friends. Like I even have some of their like old addresses back before the internet was really a thing, like a huge thing. We would write letters and stuff back and forth. And so anybody who's got kids who's like maybe thinking like, hey, maybe I should send my kid to camp, but I'm scared to do that. Just do it. Like do it. Like they're gonna have a great time and an experience, and they'll remember it the rest of their lives. So they're never gonna remember that fucking 10-second TikTok that they watched 4 or 5 times in one day, but they'll remember that shit. So
anything they can incorporate with their friends as well is important. Like if their friends are if 2 or 3 of their friends are all going to some summer camp for the year and they want to go too, let them go. That's that way they can enjoy those memories with their friends and they'll have a great time. But that's I think what was the most important moments for me was going with friends and cousins and stuff like that. And making the memories together with people that you love to hang out with and stuff. So at least back then, most of the people I don't talk to anymore. That was a long time ago, but it was still fun to look back at.
Well, much love to you as well, Mariella.
Yeah.
Colorado for white rafting. White rafting, that's racist.
White rafting? Cool.
Yeah, Colorado's good for
tried white water rafting a couple times, so I'm not a big fan, but it is fun. But it's scary as hell too.
I don't know. But yeah, that's just just in general camping, and now that we're trying to establish this tradition with our family of getting out and going camping, and at least they'll have that. The oldest, he won't necessarily. I think he's getting to the point where he's too old to go do that. But I think they go to 13 at least, what I remember. So he's getting a little old for that, but we just keep going every year, a couple times a year, and just make it a thing. And I know they'll appreciate it. And I'm just glad we went this weekend, man. It was stressful, but it was fun, and wouldn't change it for the world. Snow, while we wrap this up, go ahead and let the people know.
I let them know that the Cotton Council last night was another slam dunk. Make sure you go check that out, the replay. Have a good laugh. Great show. Culture Casino showed up at the very end and really kind of stole the show. Very funny stuff. By the way, we got the Puffin stuff coming back this Friday with my good buddy Ords here, and special clips of looking for the Super Nintendo that El Perro stole and the rest of our stuff. We got Purple Valkyrie showing up as well. And then, of course, I've been thinking about doing some gaming, Ords. I really got an itch going on. So if Mario Kart comes out with new tracks soon. Am I hearing that right? So I don't know.
I think they did. They just recently did.
It might be time to get back on the old Mario Kart track here. So let me know Ords on that, and we'll make it work, make it happen. Maybe Puff can come in for a night of Mario Kart with you guys and just have a blast. And watch for my channel as well. I'm going to finally wrap up Ghost of Tsushima. I want to finish that game on my channel. It's been fun playing it, and I guess they're going to do a sequel to that soon, so I want to stay in tune with it and stay on my game, so to speak.
Good, man.
No pun intended. Yeah.
No, hell yeah.
Stay on my game, because it is a game, and oh, fuck it, I'm high. Never mind.
No, dude, it's all good. It's all good.
I was doing good there, and
don't you love it? You do a stream. You do a stream and then you lose subscribers. Isn't that the best? It's just the best.
Fuck them. They were never real.
I fucking love it.
First
I
place,
love it. I love it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The people that are here, that's who fucking matters. You guys are here every week, and we appreciate that.
Exactly.
So make sure you guys go check out. We got a lot of shit going on with the Puffin Stuff show. Go check out the Puffin Stuff, the past episodes, if you want to be caught up on the season. There's some shit going down. Apparel's got the Nintendo. Ords and Puff are on the hunt for Puff's Nintendo, so we can continue with Friday Night After Party. So come hang out and watch the conclusion of that season, because it's getting crazy.
And you can watch the season 1 of Puffin Stuff show if you don't know what we're talking about and you never seen it. Go watch season 1 on the Stoned Up Live channel, and all my old episodes of Puffin Stuff will be uploaded over there as well.
What's up, awesome? When Ords molds me with his good vibes, I try, Mega. I try. Depending on the time, I'd love to do some Mario Kart with you guys. Hit me up. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. We got some shit coming, but we got to get the fucking Nintendo back from El Perro, because he's fucking stole it. So,
and I think I got to give Nintendo more money, because don't you got to pay for them new tracks and stuff?
I don't fucking know.
Because they're haters.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, YouTube took my ability to make money away, so I can't do that. So we'll just have to do something.
El Perro's going down. This is all escalating up to a point where it's going to get ugly. And Mexican Iron Man and El Perro planning to have like a duel or a fight in a parking lot or a boxing match. Something's going down with those two in October at Valhalicon. So I don't know, man. It's going to be intense. That's all I'm saying. Just keep your eyes peeled for El Perro. He's on a rampage.
Yo, most awesome one. How creepy would it be if that Kermit just like turned his head and looked right at the camera? Wouldn't that be creepy?
It'd be funny.
All right, guys. Well, you know me. I'm Ords, guys. We're here in the boardroom. Thank you for tuning in here on Ords World. If you guys don't follow the main channel, Ords Board, go check out the main channel. If you haven't subscribed here, subscribe. Let's get to. We're almost we're getting close to 550. Let's try to get to 600 here in the next month or so. Share these links out, all that good shit. Description down below. Snow's link is in the chat. I know that for a fact. Also, oh shit, hold on a sec. We're gonna raid Culture. There's a link. Ords Boards just posted the link, so make sure you guys go check out Culture. We're gonna send you over there. Oh yeah, he's live now. Yep, Culture is live. El Perro is Ords. No, not quite. I'm not that dirty. YouTube, yes, YouTube is haters. They're the fucking worst. Y'all should have El Perro tackle Jolly, then Jolly coming back to take El Perro out. Well, we got some shit planned, y'all. Trust me, it's good shit and it's coming. But tonight we're gonna be over on Twitch, guys. Follow me on the Twitch down below in the description. Twitch, just search Ords Board. You'll find me. Come hang out with us tonight. It's gonna be a fucking blast. You guys don't want to miss it. The gaming streams are out of fucking sight. You're right. Apparently, Phil's right. I can't English.
That was slut and sight.
That was slutty sluts. So I'm gonna leave you with some clips. Thanks for hanging out, talking about camping, guys. It is so refreshing to get out and experience nature, but it's also great to come back and appreciate your home. I think it's good to go out into the woods and come back and appreciate the shit that you take for granted, like a fucking clean toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great camping episode. Talking about weed, smoking, while hanging out, getting close to nature. What could be better?
I mean, it's fucking fantastic. All right, like I said, I'm leaving with a couple clips. Come hang out on Twitch tonight. You guys know where we'll be at. Ords Board, twitch.tv. I love you guys. Y'all are fucking amazing. Go check out Culture Casino. Let them know I sent you.
Party on.
Party on. All right, yeah. Party on, guys. I love you. Here's some clips. I love you back.
Worth them. Every time.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Baby, I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess. I was singing rock and roll.
It's not how you play the game.
You either smoke or you get smoked.
It's not whether you win or lose.
There are rules to hustling. There's an ethics involved.
It's whether you walk away alive.
You got that big Z in your fro. What are you, the Black Zorro? What are you doing? I'm doing two things. What? I'm making them mad. Most guys don't play good when they're mad. Look, you know you're embarrassing me. That's what you're doing. Yeah, well, that's the other thing I'm doing.
White Men Can't Jump. Rated R. Starts Friday, March 27th.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
Good night and party on.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.